What's up everybody, Watt007 here, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. As you guys can tell from the title and thumbnail, I'm going to be talking about the next mini box for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. It's going to be called Fortress of Gears, and it's going to be coming out on March 24th, so about 24 hours from now, this new box is going to be coming out, which is absolutely insane. Now, today's video is going to be my first reaction to this mini box. I have no clue what the cards are right now. This is just going to be my first impressions on all of these cards, so if I misread anything, my bad. For everybody that's been subscribed to my YouTube channel for a while now, you guys know that I always misread stuff as it is, but for anybody new to the channel that has not seen my YouTube channel before, this stuff's gonna be new to me, and oh my goodness, I already spoiled something for me. Oh my goodness, there's gonna be some hero players that are gonna be happy right here. But if we go to this screen right now, as you can see, the full mini box is here. Now, I think for this video, I'm just gonna discuss about the UR and SR cards because I don't want to make this video like 40 minutes long or something like that. So we're just gonna hop into it, but look at this, boys. We got some Vision Hero support. That is insane, boys. Let's scroll down, dude. Oh my goodness, we got Jack support, we got Vision Hero support, and we got Mecha support. That is cool. Ballista Squad? Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting right here. And we got some Aromage support. Hey, look at that, boys. Let's go. Let's just take a look at it, boys. So, cover card of this box. Let's see if I can zoom in at all. There we go, boys. Okay, so we're going to zoom in right here. First reaction, boys. Machinae Fortress, I think that's how you call this archetype. I might be mispronouncing it, but this is the UR box card right here. The cover card of this box. It's a 7-star Earth machine effect monster. You can discard one machine type monster who level total equal, or the total levels equal 8 or more. Then special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. That's cool that you can special summon this card from the graveyard. That's actually pretty OP. If this card is destroyed by balance into the graveyard, target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. Before resolving an opponent's monster effect that targets face-up card, you can look at your opponent's hand and discard one card from hand. Not bad. Not bad whatsoever. And I believe if we hop into Duel Links, we actually have a ton of Machina support already in the game. So that is pretty cool that they're getting a really good boss monster. I know that boss monster, if I remember correctly, was actually a cover card of a structure deck way back in the day. I think that's how you spell Machina. Okay, so we got a little bit of Machina support. We have Machina Armored Unit, we have Machina Cannon, Sniper, and Soldiers. So, and we have Peacekeeper. And how do you get Peacekeeper? Electric Overload. Interesting. So I got, for the most part, all the cards for Machinas, and then I'm guessing we're getting a ton of other support for it in the mini box, but that's really cool. That is really cool. This boss monster, not gonna lie, seems pretty freaking good. 2500 attack isn't too shabby. It's a 1600 defense monster, 2500 attack. The fact that this card is just special summonable because you can discard machine type monsters that equal 8 or more. So special summon this card's good. Some other machine type monsters possibly have some combos that you can utilize to, when you pitch them to the graveyard, they might have some combos that you can synergize with, so you get the Fortress and then possible other combos that trigger in the graveyard. And then of course, if this card gets destroyed by balance in the graveyard, you can target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. And then also, if your opponent tries to get rid of your Machinae Fortress, you can trigger this card's effect to look at your opponent's hand so you know what cards they have and discard a card from their hand. So this card might be problematic. It really depends on the other like machine cards that we have, but this card's probably gonna be problematic. And also, if you think about it too, since this is pretty generic, you can combo this in like Ancient Gears or something like that. So yeah, this card might be a threat in the game. This card might be a threat in the game. Next up, we're gonna take a look at Vision Hero Forest. I think this was a card that got recently revealed these past couple of years, so it's cool that Vision Heroes or just hero decks in general are getting support. This is the first time I've read this card though. I just kind of recognize it a little bit because I think I've seen this get announced like a year or two ago. Anyways though, this is a dark 5-star warrior effect monster. You can discard one other hero monster, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or a special summon, you can place a Vision Hero monster from your deck except Forest in your spell and trap card zone as a face-up continuous trap. Also, you can add special summon a monster from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except hero monsters. You only can use each effective Vision Hero Varus once per turn. So this card has 1600 attack, 1800 defense. So this card's neat because you can special summon it, which is cool. Also, I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick, boys. We're doing no cuts, all reactions, but anyways, you can discard one other hero monster, especially summon this card from your hand, so that's cool, because it is a 5-star monster, so you normally can't normal summon it, so, or like, since it is a 5-star monster, you would need to tribute a card to normal summon this card, or you can special summon it by discarding a hero monster, and then special summon this card from your hand. And then, yeah, if this card is normal or special summon, you can place a Vision Hero monster from your deck and bring it to your spell tracker zone, so maybe Vision Hero Violent could be an option, which could be pretty cool. I think Varus and Violent are going to kind of combo well, because I know with Violent, you can use its ability to banish a hero monster and search for polymerization, and since you're pitching cards anyways with Forest, you can probably do something like that. I'll be honest though, I don't think I understand the full capabilities of this card. I think all you dedicated hero players that are potentially watching this video are probably potentially hyped for this card, but I don't know a good hero combo from the top of my head. I know that this is going to be good for like searching out stuff, but other than that, I can't really think of like a super insane combo that you can use with Varus. But it is a UR card for a reason, and I think this is a card that I just need to pull from the box, and then once I pull it from the box and play test it, then I'll kind of understand its full capabilities. But it seems neat, seems like a good searcher card, but I do not know its full capabilities just yet. But who knows? Who knows what will happen with this card, but very cool. And then last UR card that we have in this mini box is Ballista Squad. It is a trap card. Tribute one monster, then target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. I'm curious to see if this card will see any play or not, because we already have UR cards in the game that are kind of similar to this. We have, you know, Regeki Break, where you pitch a card, pop a card on the field. This is kind of the same concept, except for the fact that you tribute one of your monsters on your field and then target card opponent controls destroy it. This might be good in decks that clog their field too often, because sometimes in Duel Links, since we only have 3 monster zones, there's opportunities where like you need to get rid of your monsters on your field so that you can go into other combos, and maybe your deck doesn't have any tribute or like doesn't have any monsters that you can summon through tribute summoning. So I think Ballista Squad could be good in decks like that easily clog themselves, and then you can just get rid of one of your monsters, pop a card your opponent controls, and then go for some other combos. I could see that. I could also see this card being used in decks that like have effects. Like if a monster got sent from the field to the graveyard, they could trigger a combo from that. Maybe Ballista Squad will be good for that. I think Ballista Squad is one of those cards where I don't think it'll be see any play in like every single deck, but in certain decks this card could be pretty valuable. So it really just depends, because at the end of the day, it is kind of a -1 because you need to use a resource to even trigger this card in the first place. But maybe in the right deck, this card could potentially be pretty good. So I could see this card seeing play, but I don't think every single deck will be able to use it to its full capabilities. Next card we're going to take a look at is Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. Okay then, this card seems pretty cool, and I am looking forward to making a video on this card already, and I don't even know what the hell it does. Anyways though, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane is a 10-star Dark Dragon Synchro Effect monster. It takes 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner Dark Dragon type Synchro monster. You can tribute 1 monster, then target a Red Dragon Archfiend monster in your graveyard, special summon it. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon 2 tuner monsters with the same level, 1 from your deck, 1 from your graveyard, in defense position. You only can use each effect of Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane once per turn. This card has 3,500 attack, 3,000 defense. So clearly, one of the ways you're going to summon to this card is just use a 2-star tuner plus Red Dragon Archfiend. So I don't know how good this card's going to be though, because I feel like that this is kind of a card where it's like if you summon this card, you're probably already winning the duel. But I mean, at the same time, if you do get this card out, you for the most part can potentially get out a Red Dragon Archfiend, because I'm gonna guess what's gonna happen, because I think let me go see if there's any other 2-star tuners in this mini box, because if I remember correctly with these like Jax cards or whatever, some of these like synchro monsters that he has, you can like, or some of Jack's 2-star tuner monsters, you can basically summon multiple of them on the field at the same time and then go for like some synchro plays. So I'm gonna guess like the logic through this card is that you're gonna have your Red Dragon Archfiend on the field, and then you're gonna have 2 level 2 tuners. You're gonna use one of your level 2 tuners to synchro with Red Dragon Archfiend, get this card on the field, and then your other 2-star tuner that's just chilling on the field, you can sack it off to then special summon your Archfiend, Red Dragon Archfiend from your graveyard onto the field, and then you have Bane and then Red Dragon Archfiend both on the field. So I think that's probably like one of the directions they're going to go for. We can go take a look at Duel Links real quick, I guess, and go see about some 2-star tuners. So let's go to here, and then go to here. I'm trying to remember, because yeah, we have Red Resonator right here. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon a level 4 lower monster from your hand, so that's one thing to consider. How do you get this card again? Oh, from the mini box, okay. So there's that. That's an option right there. And there's probably some other tuners in this box, so you could get multiple tuners on the field. So that's probably the way you're going to want to go at it. You're going to want to have your Red Dragon Archfiend on the field, summon your Red Resonator, special summon another Red Resonator from your hand, and then just synchro it up. Just go for a ton of synchro plays. So that will probably be the play that you're going to go for right there. So that's my first impression shot on this card. Card looks badass though. Like, this card looks sick. I can't wait to try it out in Duel Links because it just looks so cool. Next up, we have Splendid Rose. It looks like we got some Akiza's support, I guess you could say. This is a 6-star wind plant synchro effect monster. It takes 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Once per turn, you can banish 1 plant type monster from your graveyard, then target 1 face-up monster opponent control. Half that target's attack to the end of the turn. During the battle phase, if this card attacked, you can banish one plant type monster from your graveyard. Half this card's attack during the turn, and if you do, this card can make a second attack during the battle phase. So this is a cute little card. It is a generic synchro monster, so if you don't want to play it in plants, you could, but clearly this card works best if you do play it in a plant deck. But it is cool that it is a generic synchro monster. And then yeah, banish one of your plant monsters and then make your opponent's attack go to half. That's cool right there. And also you can make this card attack twice, but the this card's attack will get cut in half. So you can't really OTK with this card, but you can definitely inflict a lot of damage. Like if you get lucky, you can like attack your opponent directly with Splendid Rose and then trigger its effect to then allow it to attack again and deal up to 3,300 attacks. So not too shabby. This is a solid SR card. Nothing too insane, but definitely something to take a look at. So Splendid Rose, pretty cool. Next up, we have Machina Gear Frame. This is a 4-star Earth Machine Union effect monster. When this card is normal summon, you can add a Machina monster from your deck to your hand except Gear Frame, so you can use this card to search for Fortress. That's awesome. Once per turn, you can either target one Machine type monster control, equip this card to that target, or unequip this card and special summon it in face of attack position. A monster can only be equipped to one Union monster at a time. If the equipped monster be destroyed, destroy this card instead. So Machina Gear Frame is definitely going to be a 3 of in the deck. Probably if you're going to play Machinas, you're probably going to want 3 Gear Frame and 3 Fortress, so you can just get Fortress as soon as possible and then use Gear Frame to equip to your Fortress or something like that, or use Gear Frame to search for Fortress in the first place, so that's pretty cool. Still, Fortress states that it needs to be, yeah, you got to discard Machine type monsters though, so even if you do normal summon Gear Frame to search out for a Fortress, you can't use your Gear Frame on the field to summon into Fortress. That's a little disappointing, but it makes sense. So there you go right there. But yeah, really good card for the archetype. Definitely going to want to get 3 copies of this if you're going to consider playing the Machinas. Next up, we have Vision Hero Increase. This is a dark 3-star warrior effect monster. If you take battle or effect damage while this card is in your graveyard, you can place this card from your graveyard into your spell and trap cards on its face of continuous trap. So there's a little bit of synergy with the other Vision Hero that we talked about, Ferris. So that's cool that both of these cards combo with each other. During your main phase, if this card is treated as a continuous trap, you can tribute hero monster special summon this card. If this card is special summoned from the spell and trap card zone, you can special summon a level 4 or lower Vision Hero monster from your deck. You can only use each effective Vision Hero increase once per turn. So I guess I can see where the combos are now. So I think what you want to do is you want to combo Varus with Vision Hero increase. You pitch one of your hero monsters, special summon this card from your hand, and then what you can do is that you can then take, once you have Varus on the field, you can use its normal or special summon effect, where you can place a Vision Hero monster from your deck in your spell and trap card zone. So then what you can do is that you summon Varus, activate its ability, put increase in your spell and trap card zone. Then what you do is that during the main phase, if it's treated as a continuous trap, you can tribute your Varus, special summon this card onto the field, and then special summon a 4 lower Vision Hero monster from your deck. So then you can just like keep going from there. So then you can summon your Vylon and then go. Yeah, so that's probably the play right here, because you have Vision Hero, Varus, Increase, and Vylon. Once you do the combo between Varus and Increase, you use Increase to summon into Vylon, and then you use Vylon's effect to banish your Varus from the graveyard to search for polymerization and go for a fusion summon. Now I see the benefit of Varus, so yeah, pure Vision Heroes might actually be a usable deck now. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting Varus and Increase. I think this is going to be a pretty cool deck to play. Definitely looking forward to that. So now I kind of see where the synergy is going with this deck. Next card we're going to be taking a look at is Super Soldier Soul. I think somebody in one of my live streams mentioned that they wanted some Blackluster support, and if you wanted that Blackluster Soldier support, here you go, man. So we have a 1-star Earth Warrior effect monster. You can send one Blackluster Soldier monster from your hand to the graveyard until your opponent's next end phase. This card's attack becomes 3,000, and this card's name becomes Blackluster Soldier. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add a Beginning Night or Evening Twilight Night from your deck to your hand. You can use each effective Super Soldier Soul once per turn. So this card is interesting. I never really played Blackluster Soldier, so I don't know how good this card is, but the fact that you can get this 1-star monster with 3,000 attack isn't too shabby. And you can also banish this card from your graveyard to search out for some other cards so that you can go for your Blackluster Soldier combos. So on paper, this card seems neat. I don't know how good this card is, but it seems like an interesting card. Anybody that plays Blackluster Soldier in Duel Links, let me know if this card is going to be any good for the deck. This is a card where I'm probably going to need to get access to figure out if it's going to be good or not. Next card we're going to take a look at is Envoy of Chaos, some more Blackluster support. This is a 4-star Dark Warrior effect monster. During either player's battle phase, you can discard this card, target a Blackluster Soldier monster, or guard the fierce monster you control. It gains 15 on attacks at the end of the turn. So I guess Envoy of Chaos actually can combo a little bit of Super Soldier Soul, so that's cool. And if it does, every opponent's monster that battles it has its attack Oh wait, and if it does, every opponent's monster that battles it this turn has its attack become that monster to deal attack during the damage calculation only. Huh. Oh, so what you can do... Ooh, this is a dirty combo. Oh, this is a dirty combo. Let me finish reading this card, though. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card's in the graveyard, you can banish 1 light and 1 dark monster from the graveyard, except this card, and add to the hand. So here's the dirty combo they can do with Envoy of Chaos and Super Soldier Soul. So you normal summon Super Soldier Soul, send a Blackluster Soldier monster from your hand to the graveyard, and then make this card become 3,000 attack. Once this card's on the field, it's treated as a Blackluster Soldier once you trigger that effect, and then you use Envoy of Chaos's ability, where during either player's battle phase, you can discard Envoy of Chaos, target a Blackluster Soldier or a guy with fierce monster control. Super Soldier Soul now is counted as a Blackluster Soldier because you triggered that effect during your main phase, and then you make your Super Soldier Soul get increased from 3,000 to 4,500 attack thanks to Envoy of Chaos. And Envoy of Chaos's last ability states that each monster that battles it this turn, its attack becomes that monster's original attack during the damage calculation only. And since the original attack of Super Soldier Soul is 0 attack points, when you swing with Super Soldier Soul with the effect of Envoy of Chaos, your opponent's monster goes 0 attack, and then you can OTK them. So this is literally an OTK deck right here, bro. That is some cheese. That is some cheese, bro. Sorry if I explained that poorly, but TLDR, you can get Super Soldier Soul to 4,500 attack and your opponent's monster to 0 attack and OTK them. That is some cheese right there, boys. That is some cheese. Next up, we have Red Sprinter. This is a 4-star Fire Fiend effect monster. When this card is normal or special summon while you control no other monsters, you can special summon 1 level 3 or lower Fiend type tuner from your hand or graveyard. You only can use this effect of Red Sprinter once per turn. So this is a card that you could possibly use with Red Dragon Archfiend Bane, maybe? I don't really know, but yeah, this card's normal special summon, and you control no monsters. You can summon a Fiend type tuner and go for some synchro plays. Probably what you can do with Red Sprinter is use it to special summon like Red Resonator, and then go into the 6-star summon of... Let me go find this card, because there's like another Jack card that we got in Duel Links. That was a 6-star monster. Synchro Fire. You can probably go into... Oh, I never pulled it, did I? Or either... Hold up. Could have sworn that it was a 6-star. Or was that card? There's like this like Jack's Soul or something like that. Was it not fire? Oh, it must have been dark. Let me see. Oh yeah, Red Rising Dragon. I thought it was a fire type because you see this fire right here. But yeah, you could probably go into like Red Rising Dragon with Red Sprinter and then Red Resonator. So I'd say that could be a combo you can do. Other than that, I don't know what other combos would go for Red Sprinter. And then I think the last card, nope, we have a lot more cards still. Next up, we have this card right here, Sky Striker Remover, Jamming Waves. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, target 1 set spell and trap card on the field, destroy it. Then if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, you can destroy 1 monster on the field. Okay, so Sky Strikers are in the game now. Now, they're technically not, because I'm looking at this mini box and I can clearly see that there is no other Sky Striker cards in here. But you better know, and I'm going to clickbait the video saying Sky Strikers now in Duel Links. But this card is clearly just in the game because, or they clearly added this card because it's a generic effect. But we ain't getting Sky Strikers in Duel Links. Like, I don't think we're going to get any of the Sky Striker cards in Duel Links, and this is technically the only one that we got right here. But Sky Strikers in Duel Links, let's go! But for a card, this is pretty neat. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, you can target a card that your opponent controls, or a set card your opponent controls, and destroy it. If you're playing spellbooks, like this card will work decent in spellbooks, because in spellbooks you'll have a bunch of spells in your graveyard, and then you can use its secondary effect to destroy a monster in the field. So I could see people playing this in like Lightsworn decks and spellbook decks. Pop one of your opponent's back row cards, and then since you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, you can destroy another card on the field. So not a bad card, not a bad card. But Sky Strikers in Duel Links, let's go. Let's go, boys. Humid Winds, looks like we got some Aromage support, that's cool. So Humid Winds states it's a continuous trap card. You can pay 1,000 life points, add 1 aroma monster from your deck to your hand. If your life points is lower than your opponent's, you can gain 500 life points. You can only use the effect of Humid Winds once per turn. So this card's cool because you get to search for your aroma cards, and then if your life points is lower than your opponent's, you can gain 500 life points, and that's good because what you can do is that you can trigger some of your aroma effects. So I'm gonna guess, yeah, so then basically each time your life point is lower than your opponent's, gain 500 life points, and then you can trigger your aroma effects because they have certain effects that trigger when your life points get increased. So solid support card, solid support card. And then the last SR card in this box right here is Wall of Thorns. This is a normal trap card. When a plant type monster you control is targeted for an attack, destroy all attack monster opponent controls. Bro, this is literally a mirror force specifically for plants. Okay, okay then, Konami. Looks like I'm building an Aromage deck with Wall of Thorns, bro. Oh yeah, we got Aromage support here too, boys. That's crazy. That is crazy right here. Like, we're gonna do like a quick look. Here's some other Machina support. We have Machina Mega Form. We have, what else for Machina support? Other than that, it looks like that's just it. And then we do have a reprint of Machina Soldiers. So there you go for Machina stuff right here. We also have some Mecha Phantom Beast support. That's interesting. We got some Aromage support right here. Yo, look at that. She looking kind of nice. So we have some Aromage support right there. And then what else? Doesn't really look like anything else. That's cool. And then we have some other Vision Hero support and just all sorts of different stuff in this box. But like I said in the video, I'm just going to be only discussing about the UR and SR cards, but I just wanted to just take a quick look for you guys. We have this card right here too, another Jack card. And then we have some other hero support, which is cool. So there's a lot of cool stuff in this mini box. This mini box isn't anything insane. And I don't think that I guess Wall of Thorns might be a meta card. I think Wall of Thorns might be a meta card. I think this mini box is definitely gonna have some potential meta decks compared to the previous mini box we had, because that Ninja mini box I don't think really added any meta decks. Definitely this mini box is not as good as some of the other main boxes, but it's kind of hard to compete with some of the insane main boxes. But I gotta say, this mini box is solid. I'm not crazy hyped for it, but I do have some interest in a lot of the different decks that are in this box, so that is pretty cool right here. But yeah, if you guys are excited for this mini box, please tell me in the comment section if you guys are. Fortress of Gears is coming out on March 24th. Get your gems and credit cards ready for this box. Thank you everybody for watching today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. If you have not already and you watch to the end of this video, smash that like button on the video down below and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content. Other than that, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, and I'll go see you guys in the next one.